Pisces, this is your channel messages for the 19th and 20th of June. Pisces, your channel cards are the Three of Pentacles and PhD, Doctor, okay? So I'm getting something about a hospital, a medical lab, a medical facility. Not sure if you're going to be asked to work in a hospital, okay? I'm getting somewhere that's very sterilized. This could be a nursing home, but I'm getting a hospital, okay? I'm getting something about a hospital. You're going to be working with a doctor, or yeah, I'm getting something about a hospital, okay? The Three of Pentacles, are you going into business with a doctor? I'm not sure if you're going to be somebody's assistant, okay? I'm kind of getting something like apprenticeship. For those of you who, I'm not exactly sure how medical regulations go, but I would think that even if you have no or little medical background, it's okay for you to shadow a doctor. I wouldn't think anything is wrong with that. Maybe somebody might say, no, you need to have, you need to go, I don't think you need to go to school if you're doing it under a doctor's supervision. Like you're shadowing a doctor, you're being the doctor's apprentice. Do you have to be a nurse? Do you have to pass the nursing bar to be in a medical room if you're under the apprenticeship of a doctor? I don't think you have to. I don't know. I don't know if that's the guidelines. We're getting something about a doctor want to take you underneath them wing. Them want you to work at this hospital, or they want you to work in this medical practice with them. I'm not sure how far you're going into surgery with them. I don't think the doctor would make you a bit that way, but I do believe somebody want you to look and shadow them. I do believe the doctor wants to get you comfortable with pus, blood, bodily fluids like feces and urine. Maybe somebody might ask you for shadow them. I'm getting something about you'll be responsible for stitching. Something about sewing. Or this could be, I'm getting your job. I'm getting anybody who comes in with a lesion, you will treat it first aid. Because I'm getting sometimes people will come into the doctor office because they need stitches. Them have lesions, or them have, you know, like, what you call it? Like, you know, when somebody have a build-up in them skin of pus and you have to squeeze it out, or you have to make an incision in the skin to take out all of that pus. I'm getting that's what you going to do. I'm getting the doctor not going to make you do open heart surgery, but I'm getting for anybody who comes in with lesions to be dressed and wrapped. I'm getting you can do that. I'm also getting something about stitching. Somebody might get you comfortable with doing stitches. I'm not talking about using a stapler for staple somebody fucking wounds together, like what I see some of these nasty medical professionals doing. You're using iron in the skin. You don't use any type of medical thread for sew the skin, and when the skin sew up, it dissolves. Yeah, use iron. You know how the body can reject iron when you use, me literally getting like, yeah, somebody a staple up. Because I'm getting a lot of the people who goes into the doctor office for like stitches. That's why them a come out and the stitches them are not done perfectly. Them don't have time for do it. But I'm getting something about you practicing under the apprenticeship of a doctor. They might make a specialize in that. Wait, I have low battery. This could also be something about abscess. When them come in with big boils. You have to me getting the nurses or the doctors will probably put them under anesthetic, but me getting you going to squeeze it out, do all of that, clean out the wound, okay? Me getting somebody wants you to get comfortable in the medical scenery, okay? Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Pisces. This could be something about the feet, something about the foot, okay? Foot injuries, not sure what this is. Or you're going to find out that Pisces, something happened to a Pisces feet. Me getting them toes, them feet. Let's go. First card out is the King of Swords. That's a doctor. I'm getting a medical professional. He has a knife. He makes incisions. So I'm getting something about this doctor. He's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, so the knife here again. Yeah, this person make incisions. Wait. I'm getting this person making incisions, them cut. Could be a surgeon. This is a real doctor. This is not a doctor where you go in and you sit down and you talk to them about how much your body count is, or if you ever had anal sex, and them write your prescription. Again, this person will cut you, stitch up, that type of doctor. I'm getting a healthcare facility. You know, if this is not a healthcare facility, it could be something about a senior residence, because I know a lot of them have to be on the bed and you have to turn them, and sometimes they might develop rashes or them have bed lesions. Maybe you're the person who treat it, okay? But me getting a doctor, him have a sword in his hand. This is swords, him cutting and him making incisions, okay? Now this could be something about what you call it? You know, the technicians that sterilize the tools the doctors use, not lab technicians. I don't remember what you call it, but they're the ones who's responsible for sterilizing all the tools the doctor used before going into surgery. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting this doctor likes you and they're going to take you underneath them wing. So something is starting out as apprenticeship, but I'm getting the doctor eventually wants you to be their girlfriend, boyfriend counterpart. We have the King of Pentacles and we also have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting something about a family practice. I'm getting something about a lot of rich clientele. But also getting something about you'll be paid a lot of money for this. I'm getting a lot of money. Getting a lot of money for just apprenticing. Well, you're dealing with blood. I would hope you get a lot of money. Even though I've met doctors in homeless shelters. Yeah. We're getting rich clientele. Maybe something about your demeanor. You make people feel very calm, even in stressful situations, as in going under surgery. Now, this could be something about aftercare. You're the person responsible for giving them food. And if they need pillows, if they need anything, you have to change the bed sheets. Maybe that's what you're responsible for. I'm getting a lot of rich, high quality clientele, but I'm getting something pays a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Let's go again. We have the Four of Swords. Yes, something about healing. It could be after patient care. When them finish with surgery and them on them bed healing, you're the person who comes in and deal with it. I'm also getting something about a doctor who is healing from surgery. I'm getting the doctor himself had to go into surgery. Something about he's asking for a specific person to nurse him, like to help him heal. Him asking for a specific person to be in the room or something like that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the job. That's the work you're going to be doing. We have the Hangman. But me getting again, ultimately somebody likes you a lot. Somebody literally wants to train you and take you as them wife in medicine. We have the Virgo card, the Hermit. Yeah, the Virgo is responsible for health, okay, health and wellness. Me getting something about after surgery care. And we have the Ten of Swords. Because people get irritated when them sick. Them get irritated even after, and a lot of people will complain about them feel like they're not being properly taken care of. You see the video of the woman who in the room with her husband and the doctor do this after her? What kind of doctor is that? And the woman is like, I'm his wife and the doctor do this, like him gonna hit her. What kind of doctor is that? Because I'm getting in the medical room, you say that you don't feel like you're taken care of. Them don't care about you. Yes, them do the surgery. The surgery was successful, but I'm getting the aftercare is terrible. You don't feel like you're being cared for. Your bed sheets don't change. Even if you have a surgery, you're bleeding out on the bed sheets. You need the bed sheets for change. No, you lay down on bloody sheets for 2 days because there's not enough nurses there. I don't think nurses supposed to go through 4 years of medical school for change sheet. Don't you have somebody lower for that? Or maybe that's the role that you will be playing. I'm getting something about you fast. You move very, 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 very quickly. Usually nurses are very slow. No offense. On the very slow. Slow. The thing slow. I'm getting it very fast. And I'm getting in medicine, in aftercare, in a hospital setting. That's something that them like. This could also be something about them going to teach you for draw blood. Like, this could be something about a phlebotomy. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, me getting the doctor is willing to pull a lot of strings for you. Because me getting you're not a medical student. Me getting there's medical students in medical school who cannot get into this program or them cannot get into this apprenticeship. Me getting somebody picking you off of the sidewalk and putting you into this road and then gonna train you. Because I'm getting somebody is sexually and romantically interested in you. And you have a good personality for deal with patients. We have the Fool card. Yeah, that's going to be your outlet. That's going to make you your money. That's going to be your riches. And me getting this doctor ain't going to leave your side. You're probably going to go to work with him and you're going to leave work with him. If him stay late, you're going to stay late too. We have the 4 of Wands and we also have the 2 of Pentacles. I'm getting a lot of money for this, man. Again, I don't know if you have to be licensed for this or if you just have medical background and you're apprentice. You can call it apprenticeship. I don't think you don't have to have a license for apprentice, right? For shadowing a doctor. I'm getting a doctor to teach you everything. He's not going to make you do anything that you're not licensed to do, but I'm getting whatever you do is a big help. It saves a lot of time. Maybe somebody want you to be a nurse. Why be a nurse when you could have been a doctor? Oh, money, that's why. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like nurses have kind of lowered the bar as what it meant to be a nurse. I don't know. I feel like they're just bitches with attitudes in scrubs. That's how I think about them, to be honest with you. Pisces. Yeah. We're doing Pisces reading. Okay. So I'm telling you what your future holds. Pisces. We have Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is the healer. All right. Maybe something about when you're around people, them heal fast. Something's supposed to take 7 days, and because you're around the patient heal in 3. Something is unexplainable. We have a number 2. Yeah, you're going to be working with this doctor. It's you and this doctor. I'm getting a lot of nurses, a lot of people, a lot of medical students are going to be very, very envious of the fact that you're getting to this. And you never go through, you never have prerequisites for go medical school. If it's not patients, you might be dealing with babies. Like aftercare for babies. When they're born, you wash them here. You make sure you put them in the incubator, little things like that. But I'm getting you will be trained by a professional. We have Scorpio. We have Mercury. They might even actually use you for tell people when the surgery did not go well. Like if them lose somebody in surgery, them actually might use you for tell the people. For say he didn't make it. Something like that. We have Thursday and we also have Illuminati. Getting someone believes that you have everything it takes to be a medical profession. The only thing is you probably never had an easy start in life to go to medical school. You probably never had the resources. Maybe you never had the proper guidance. Maybe somebody's like, you see, if you were guided properly, you could have been a great medical professional. Illuminati. I'm telling you, that's what you're going to go into. I'm getting something about a Pisces. Okay. Someone's like, it's a pity. You wouldn't make a great doctor. That's true, but it could be worse. I could have been overweight and ugly. So I'll count my blessings in not being able to go as far in life as I wanted to go. I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, Pisces. Bye.